Hello folks and welcome back to Got Next Gaming and another episode of Roger Rifle here on Madden 16 in the Connected franchise. We are in week 11 going against the Texans here. We're going to take a quick look at our young quarterback's development. As we can see, his game prep for the week picks up a bunch of experience points, which we're going to have to do something with later on in this episode to see how we can get him upgraded if we can. So, yep, we got, like I said, Week 11 here against the 4-5 Texans. Should be an interesting game as we are now 8-1, mowing along, plowing along here with our opponents and just having a field day here as our rookie quarterback's doing quite well, I would like to say. I think he's doing excellent this season. He's had his ups and downs, and it's kind of a roller coaster ride, but it's supposed to be. You're a rookie quarterback, right? But we're going to see his goals for the week here before we do hop into some game action. He did have an awful week last week despite winning. I think he had like 3 interceptions or something like that. We're going to have to see if we can't build on that and try to correct what was wrong in that game where he just had some poor decision making all across the board. But we're able to do it because of the running game. And speaking of the running game, we are still without Chris Ivory in this one. So we're going to be relying on Zach Stacy to carry the load like he did last week, and he did it quite well for us, so we're not too concerned. But we'll take a look at the playoff picture here as well. You can see that we are 8-1 in the division leader and doing quite well in the conference overall. Looks like we are in the running there to win the conference, which would be awesome for us if we can do so going forward into the playoffs. I have no doubt in my mind that this Jet team here is going to turn into a playoff contender with the play of our rookie quarterback. So, first play from scrimmage here in the game. Jets get the ball first. Rifle will hand off to Zach Stacy, as he does so often in most starts of the game, and it'll only be there'll be no gain on that one there. 2nd and 10 here. He will pitch it out to Stacy, who tries to get around that corner and does so. Picks the first down and a few more, about 17 yards on the play there, and he was able to beat that play all day last time they played this game. Last time they played, he was able to break this play every time for the most part and get some big runs out of it. So we'll see if he can do that again here. A little bit later on the 43, Jets own 43, 2nd down and 4. We're going to hand off to Stacy here, Ridley here to see if he can get the first down. But no, he's stacked up and stopped before he gets to that yard marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 1 as he picks up a gain of 3 on the play. So even Ridley's getting in there into the action. Gets a short gain, and we'll take that. Sets us up good for going forward here on 3rd and 1. See if we can convert. We did quite well converting on 3rd down last week as well. And Ridley will get the ball again. And he does get the first down with this one, picking up about 2 or so on the play there. So 1st down and 10 for the Jets here. Now doing quite well on the 47. Rifle drops back, throws short to Kellen Davis, who's able to turn it into something from just about nothing. I mean, he had the ball at the line of scrimmage and picks up about 4 yards. But it is a completion, and we will take that. It's a safe, conservative throw. Make sure you don't make the mistakes that we made last week. 3rd down and 2 here. Play later. Rifle will drop back. He throws over the middle on the slant to Decker, who lays out and dives and makes the catch. Great catch by Eric Decker on that one. We're going to catch the replay because that is definitely worth another look. Let's see here. Yep, lays out one-handed. Was that one-handed? We got to see from the other angle. I think that was a one-handed grab, folks. Yes, it is. One hand brings it in. Great catch by Eric Decker for the first down. 2nd down and 8 here now in the Texans territory. Rifle will fake the handoff, and he's looking to throw and is thrown away, but it looks like there's a flag on the play. Was that pass interference? I hope it was pass interference because I think that Marshall might have had a chance on that ball if there wasn't there. Yes, pass interference on the defense. So that'll bring up an automatic 1st down and bring us down to the Texans' 15-yard line. We'll take the ball there. 2nd down and 11 will play later after losing a yard. We'll pitch it out to Stacy on that play that he likes to run so much. And he gets stopped in the backfield for a loss of a yard. That time the play does not work on that toss to the outside. He gets stopped on that one. I guess the Texans have been practicing for that one all week. 3rd down and 12 here from the shotgun. Rifle looking, has plenty of time to throw. Hits Marshall, able to make the catch, and he's legs his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jets. 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 Touchdown, Brandon Marshall. That's his 5th of the season, folks. We'll take it as the opening drive leads to a touchdown for the Jets. We'll take a look at the replay there as Rifle was composed in the pocket. Throws to Marshall, who's able to turn and fight his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And 6 points, 7 after the extra point. Now, Rifle's next possession, he is backed up on his own goal line there pretty much. Hands off to Ridley to try to get some room, to make some room for himself. Doesn't get much. Second down and 8. Drops back to throw. Looking deep down the field to Decker, and it's intercepted. Bad decision on that one as he overthrows Decker on the play, and the ball is picked off. Terrible, terrible play. And those are the mistakes that we're talking about that he can't make. And at least it was way downfield and it wasn't down too close. But the Texans do nothing with it, and Rifle will get the ball again in the second quarter. He throws on his first attempt here and makes the completion to Graham for a 10-yard gain there. Yeah, about 10 yards. It'll be third down and inches, they're going to call it, but we'll take it there. So first down and 10. 5 minutes left to play. 30 on the Jets 32, deep down the field to Brandon Marshall, who has the ball and drops it as he tries to fit it in between two defenders and is unable to do so. I think we're going to catch the replay there. Yes, we do. And you can see he's going downfield. He goes up to fight for it. He has both hands on the ball, but it's knocked away. Let's take a look at that closely here, and let's see. Yeah, it just gets knocked away by the defender. So second down and 10 here. He has open man. It's Brandon Marshall as he throws it to the outside for only him to get to. Over one defender and on the other side of the other one. 750 yards on the year for Brandon Marshall so far. Let's catch the replay on that one. A little bit of an out route there as he cuts, and that's where the throw is. Just perfectly placed by Roger Rifle on that one. And you got to wonder why. I guess it's the rookie inconsistency at this point, why he can't make those plays all the time. But Rifle again, third down and 8. Deep down the field to Jeremy Curley, who is wide open and just walks into the end zone for a touchdown. Jets, 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 touchdown, Jeremy Curley. Gotta love it. 13-0 now is the Jets, and that was a deep play down the field as we were opening up a little bit to try to keep them honest there. You got to throw it downfield once in a while, and that's exactly what we do here to keep them going, and we take a nice lead here. It'll be 14-0 after the extra point. 2 minutes left now in the half. Rifle drops back, throws the screen to Zach Stacy, who's able to get to the outside of it and pick up about 9 on the play. I think it was about 6 on the play as he gets down to third down and 1 there. Doesn't quite get the first down there, but we get the first down. Minute left in the half. Rifle will hand off to Ridley, who cuts once, cuts twice, and breaks it for a big gain. First down and about 12 yards there on the play. Nice run by Ridley as he's got 5 carries for 23 yards so far on the day. We'll toss it to Ridley now to the outside, see if he can break this play. And he does get a few yards on it, but not a heck of a lot, as we are now driving on the field and moving those chains once again. 14 seconds left to play on the Texans 23, third down and 1. Hand off to Zach Stacy, who runs it right up the middle, breaks a couple of tackles, and gets him down to the 14. We're going to call a timeout here, folks, as we're going to try to get ourselves a few extra points before the half. And we're going to go ahead, attempt that field goal. The kick is up by Folk, and it is good. That'll add to the total there. 17-0 now is the New York Jets as we go into halftime. So, looking pretty decent. We do have that one interception by Roger Rifle, as it was, again, poor decision to throw into double coverage. Actually, it wasn't even double coverage on that interception. It was single coverage, but he overthrows his man completely. And then a couple of times he's thrown into double coverage where it hasn't worked out for him. But those are the decisions that we're talking about. We kind of got to make that work for us a little bit better. Can't be taking those chances, but he is a rookie, and he's going to make those mistakes from time to time. Here in the third to get the ball, and he will hand off to Stacy as he's down on starts from his own 6-yard line to try to get a little space. And you can see Stacy's number so far for the day. 13 for 48 as compared to last week with those 204 yards where he had just had a monster day. So Rifle from the shotgun will toss it over the middle to Brandon Marshall on the slant, and he makes the catch for the first down and more. Probably about 13 or 14 yards on that play, and that'll be his third catch of the day as Marshall has been making some key catches here. This is a good one here to give us some space to work with as we were backed up on our own end zone there. Some plays later, third down and 2 on our 28. Rifle drops back. Looks, throws over the middle, but is batted away as, again, he's throwing into a little bit of coverage there. Got to be careful with that. Didn't see many open receivers, but that brings up the fourth down and 2, so they're forced to punt. And you can see that the replay there as the defender just gets his hand up, knocks it away. Could have been an interception the way it bounced around, but we got lucky on that one. So next series here, third down and 6. He is taken down as he tries to throw to force fourth down and 6 again on this drive. So not able to move the ball as they were in the first half, having a tougher time doing it. His next possession, He's on the 20, first down and 10. Hands off to Stacy, who's got a wide lane open, cuts once, breaks a tackle, and makes the first down, picks up about 12 or 13 on the play. Good run by Zach Stacy, who's now got 500 yards on the season. That's about 2 running backs with over 500 yards. Pretty good so far for this Jets team. Second down and 8 here, throws to the outside to Decker, who's able to get the first down before being shoved out of bounds. And that'll move the chains for the Jets once again, as I guess Houston must have scored there somewhere along the way. I missed that one. It's 17-3 now. They kicked the field goal there. And now we got 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter here. Some just clock management. Chew the clock down as much as we can. Hand off to Stacy, see if he can get that first down. I think he does with the momentum, and they do give him the first down. He'll give me 80 yards on the day so far, as we are just running that clock down at this point. We're in the chew clock situation. We got to kill the time on the clock here, as we're going to let the play clock run down as well. Hand off to Stacy once again, and pick up a few more yards on the play there. We'll catch the replays. You can see that wide open lane, and this is why you got to stick to the run, folks, because it wears down the defense, and they're just getting tired now. They can't fill those gaps like they were in the beginning of the game. Hand off to Stacy again behind the guard who pulled, and he's able to get up there to get the first down. 91 yards on the day so far now, and another first down to keep that clock moving. 2-minute warning here in the fourth. Hand off to Stacy once again, and again, like I said, we're just running down the clock. We got to chew down the clock as much as possible here to get the win here, as we're not looking to really score or run up the score in this situation. We're just looking to kill that time. And we'll hand off to Stacy here, who is able to get the first down once again. Houston will call their second timeout, as they have only one left now in the game, and it's not going to be much for them anyway, where it's still a 2-possession game anyhow, no matter how you look at it for them. So we're going to hand off to Stacy again, who's going to fight and get down to, looks like the 2-yard line on that one, as he tried to fight and almost made it into the end zone, but no dice there. 4th down and 1. We're going to kick the field goal with 33 seconds left to kind of seal the deal here. 20-3 is the score now with the Jets. Texans have no timeouts left, and they're going to get the kickoff, and it's not going to amount to anything because they only have 30 seconds left, and there's not much they can do in 30 seconds to come back with needing 3 possessions anyway. That's going to do it for the game, folks, and you're going to see the Jets win this one once again. Roger Rifle and his team, 20-3. Nice, solid game played by Roger Rifle. Nothing spectacular. Did have the interception, but a couple of touchdown throws. We'll take a look at the stats in a minute. We'll see the breakdown of the scoring here, as the Jets were dominant in the first half and kind of quieted it down in the second half, but did enough to keep it so that they didn't have to worry about too much there. We see Roger Rifle's numbers, 12 for 16 with 148 yards and 2 touchdowns, and that interception, 75% is the completion rate. Very good completion rate. Absolutely. And Zach Stacy again stepping up, 27 carries this time for 112 yards on a 4.1 average, looking pretty good there. We will see the receptions. Receiving is Brandon Marshall, 3 for 49 with a touchdown, and Jeremy Curley with that touchdown catch as well, having a great day. And we spread the ball out pretty nicely here today, getting it to just about everybody on the team, more or less, spreading it around really, really well. So we're going to go ahead and move on here as we get another win under our belts. That brings us to 9-1 for the season. We are going to take a look and see all of our goals. We're going to acknowledge them. Another 87 experience points there for that goal. And then we had the stay the path for turnovers goal is acknowledged. Another 70 experience points there. Now we got a whole bunch of experience points. What are we going to do with them? How are we going to build up our quarterback? He's an 80 overall right now, and we've got a decent amount of experience points here to work on. I like the idea of working on consistency. I often hear that it's the thing to do with these guys. This way you can kind of get more experience points while you're doing and confidence while you're doing the game prep stuff that you get 60 hours every week. But we're going to kind of spread this around pretty evenly if we can, to try to get them some attributes as well as build up that consistency. I don't want to just dump it all into consistency. I do want to move it around a little bit. So summon to awareness to bring them up to an 80 and play action to a 72. So we've got to try to do a little more play action, as we do run a lot and could benefit from that play action. We'll get that accuracy up as well. Short accuracy is out to an 80. Medium accuracy will push it to a 77 here. And I think that's going to do it for the amount of points that we have. Should be good for us. I think it'll bring us to an 81 overall. And we'll take it. Rookie quarterback, 81 overall. Looking pretty solid so far this season, as he's having himself a pretty good, decent year so far. in that. And like I said, 9-1 team, you can't knock that. We'll take a look at the standings as well, as we are at the top of AFC, and even with the Steelers being 9-1 as well, and then the Packers and the NFC being 9-1. So you can see the overall there. Seahawks are 8-2. The Bills are 7-3. Broncos and Patriots 7-3 as well. So we're up there, folks. I mean, we got a good chance here for this team to be in the playoffs, and I don't doubt that they will be with the way we're playing. We've only given up 80 points so far, points against, which is pretty comical, because I don't know how to make the AI defense any better with these simulations. But we're going to have Week 12 against the Miami Dolphins, who we've already beaten once, and they are 3-7. But you'll have to come back for that one, folks. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around the channel. Goodbye now.